Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in today's video I am back with even more news about Season 3 of Skylanders Academy. Now, once again, you will note that this is a different location than normal. Now, I have figured out how to work the lighting in this room, so the lighting should be significantly better than the last time I recorded in here, but we're still working a few things out, namely how loud I can actually be in this room without still being heard. I don't know how soundproof this room is. I'm in the middle of a library, but that's enough of that. Let's dive into this video and talk more about this stuff that has been publicized by the official Twitter account for Academy. The showrunners took over the Twitter the other day, and they basically have been putting stuff out there that gives us a lot of new information that we did not have before. So, like I just said, let's jump right in. Still working on the setup here, so I'm going to just be reading this stuff off of my phone and just telling you guys what these tweets are. So the first one was basically a question about Cinder. Someone asked them, said, is Cinder going to come back? And they said, don't worry, Cinder will be back in Season 3. And this makes sense, seeing as how Cinder was definitely a major character in the previous season, and I don't see why they would not bring her back for Season 3, but this is just extra confirmation that she will in fact be returning. That is not one of the only things that was said about Cinder. There were actually quite a few things that were said. They said that her storyline is one of our favorites, our being the showrunners. So the showrunners really like how Cinder's storyline developed. So with that in mind, I can imagine that not only will she be in Season 3, but she'll be in Season 3 in a relatively, good amount. Other than that, it also says she definitely plays a pivotal role this season. So yeah, definitely, Cinder is a major character in Season 3. There was never any doubt about that, in my opinion at the very least, but some people did doubt that Cinder would play that big of a role, and I guess that we can just can those rumors now because, well, it's been officially confirmed by the showrunners. In reference to some other Skylanders that we may be seeing in the show, the showrunner said, we are also thrilled to have Flynn on the show, and there will be some other new faces as well. Stay tuned. So, as expected, there will be new characters beyond just Flynn. Now, who will those people be? I have no clue. But that being said, there will be new characters. There will be new characters. There was never any doubt about that in my opinion, but just knowing that, again, it does confirm new characters will, in fact, be coming into the season. And in addition to that, someone asked, is Bowser going to be in Season 3? And they said, we can promise that there are going to be some great guest stars this season. So that doesn't necessarily confirm Bowser, but it does confirm that there will be some type of guest stars. We don't know who those are right now, but again, it confirms that they are going to be in the show in some way, shape, or form. And then later, in reference to Crash Bandicoot, they said he's back, and he's bringing some backup with him. So that's probably the guest stars that they're referring to. There are definitely some debates as to who that company could be. Could it be Cortex? Could it be Aku Aku? Could it be Coco even? We don't know. Personally, a lot of people are saying that they think it's going to be Coco, and I don't think it is, for the simple reason of she has not been featured in any other form of media for the game franchise so far. However, Aku Aku and Cortex both have, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was either of them. Personally, I would think Aku Aku would make the most sense, seeing as that would be actual backup, whereas Cortex is a villain, but honestly, who knows? Maybe they could pull a surprise and pull Coco out of there just to help try to market the Crash Bandicoot franchise even more. Honestly, who knows? Someone else asked about Flameslinger, and they said there are plenty of new faces this season, so stay tuned. So again, that just reconfirms once again, there will be a lot of new Skylanders or characters or who knows coming this season, so that's pretty exciting. There were several comments about specific characters. So the first one that I'm going to talk about was a question about Sprocket. The person asked, is Sprocket coming back? I'd love to see her get more screen time this season. And they said, yes, Sprocket is returning. You won't be disappointed. And what I'm assuming the you won't be disappointed part is referring to is talking about the I'd love to see her get more screen time this season. So it seems that not only will Sprocket be returning to here, but it also seems like she will actually be getting featured even more than she was in Season 2, which is really actually quite exciting. Someone else asked, will there be more Hex? The showrunners responded, we loved her episode as well. We can't give away anything right now, but stay tuned. Now, again, this doesn't really confirm anything, but it does make it sound like Hex will probably be featured in some way, shape, or form in Season 3, just because they said, we loved her episode. So personally, I do think she will be featured, but again, this doesn't confirm anything, but it does make it seem pretty likely. The final specific character that was asked about was Nan Jeanne. Someone said, will Nan Jeanne come back? And they said, be on the lookout for a surprising new mentor for Stealth Elf in Season 3. So this definitely does not confirm that Nan Jeanne will come back, and it honestly doesn't even confirm, it kind of makes it sound like she won't actually be coming back, but it does say expect a new mentor. Now personally, I would think that was referring to Ambush, but also I don't really know who it could be referring to, so it'll be interesting to see who that actually is. So then someone asked, does that mean that Nan Jeanne won't be back? And they said, it's under wraps for now, but we love her episode in Season 2 too. So that does make it sound like there's a good chance that she's at least somewhere in there, but she's probably not featured very prominently, as they did come out and basically straight up say, look, Cinder's going to be a major character, whereas these other ones, they're just kind of like, we like their episodes. So I think they will be in Season 3, just not heavily featured. One final little just kind of random question that was asked was, if Dark Spyro goes back to the Academy, won't the others notice? And they responded, I'm sure he's got some kind of explanation up his sleeve for them. So it does kind of make it sound like, you know, Dark Spyro is going to go back up, he's going to join back up with the others, and he's going to have some explaining to do. I mean, obviously he looks nothing like he used to, so they're going to have a lot of questions about, who are you? Why do you look like this? So it's going to be interesting to see that explanation, but the show synopsis did confirm that he would be going back to the others, and this tweet does kind of seem to make it sound like, well, he's going to have an explanation for it, and I don't know what that's going to be, and I guess we're just going to have to wait until September 28th to find out. Now, that is all the tweets that were put out that basically were relevant. There were actually a lot of other tweets that I did not discuss in this video, but they were pretty much just one-off little things that didn't really contain any new and additional and exciting information, so I didn't feel like it warranted actually covering them and talking about them in this video. Nevertheless, if you would like to go check out these tweets for yourself, I will leave a link down in the comments to the official Twitter page so that you can go check them out. But that is all that I am going to be talking about today. So with that in mind, tell me down in the comments what of these tweets excites you the most. Is it that Stealth Elf's getting a new mentor? Is it that, you know, Sprocket's going to be getting more screen time probably? Tell me down in the comments what excites you the absolute most. But like I said, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner, The Collected Creepypasta, and Portal Powers TV. That's all for now. See you guys next time.